right, so this is going to be a supported bridge pose, which is really good for the lower back, the lumbar, the sacrum. If you have any hip issues, hip misalignment, if you sit on your tails all day, this is a really good posture to just sit and breathe into. So you want to really reserve at least 3 to 5 minutes for this pose. This is a really great restorative pose. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that we have a cork block. This is the low setting, this is the medium setting, and this is the high setting. I would highly encourage you to start on the medium setting, and you'll also need a strap. Now, if the medium setting gets to be a little too easy or you don't get much out of this, then you'll want to put 2 blocks together if you have them available to you, or just one on the high setting is great. So places you'll feel this is maybe your thighs, your quads, your hip flexors, even your deep core or your psoas muscles, and your lower back. So let's get set up. We are going to start by laying down flat on our backs, and we want to make sure that we have our middle fingers distance away from our heels. First, actually, we want to make sure that we have 2 fist distances in between our knees, and then we're actually going to strap our knees together. So if you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or a bathrobe thing to tie your knees together. And it's really important to have this so that way your knees don't splay out, because our knees love to splay out. And this just makes sure that our sacrum is set in a proper position, or in a favored position. Next, we're going to elevate our hips. We're going to place this block right at the ridge of our pelvis bone here. And then we really want to make sure that our hips are tilting downwards, not upwards. So that way we're really opening up the front of our body. Next, you want to make sure that your heels are out and your toes are in slightly. Then you're going to grab each opposite elbow like a ball in the mitt, really try to firmly grab, and then just reach overhead. After about a minute in this pose, I do like to put this block on the higher setting. I actually put 2 of them together as I just presented to you at the beginning of this video. And here you're going to focus on really lengthening your inhales and your exhales, even pausing for a second or 2 at the end of each inhale and at the end of each exhale. So really make sure that you are taking at least 5-second. Really make sure that you're taking at least 5 to 8-second inhales and exhales, so you're really slowing down your breath here. And what this position is doing is it's really opening up your diaphragm and lengthening your psoas muscles, so that way you can take deeper inhales and exhales. And as I just mentioned, after about a minute, I do like to take 2 of the blocks together, and then I put them this way, so not this way. If there's 2, I put them like this next to one another. But if you just have 1, you may want to put it here. So since I have 2, I'm taking them like so, put them together. I get up on my toes a little bit, and then I re-measure my hands with my middle fingers to my heels. Again, my heels are slightly out, my toes are in. And if you don't have a strap, really try hard to keep the knees together, because the higher we go in this pose, the easier it is for the knees to want to splay out. And just take some deeper inhales and exhales. So there we have it. Again, we really want to be in this pose for about 3 to 5 minutes at least. If you do this every night before bed, I can almost guarantee you that this will really help slow your breath and reinforce the parasympathetic nervous system, so that way you can relax into a deeper sleep. So with that being said, there's our glute bridge. Let's get after it.